It is a time as a community to pray together and in the spirit of thanksgiving, call to mind what you are thankful for. Our theme this year is reaping a harvest of justice and peace. We are called to act justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God.
This summer, I went down to Fairfield, Virginia with about 15 other guys on the Appalachian immersion trip. It was an eye-opening experience, and from it, I learned a variety of unique lessons both through service and talking with my peers. To start, the town of Fairfield was impoverished and small, yet unbelievably scenic. Sat in a lush mountainside looking over a long, wide river. There was one store in the town and only 2 restaurants. Most people worked in the nearby factories, making an average of only $19,000 a year. However, despite their dire situation, the people of Fairfield are among the kindest I've ever met.
We, as a nation, must undergo a radical revolution of values. When machines and computers profit and property rights are considered more important than people, the giant triplets of racism, materialism, and militarism are incapable of being conquered.
Sophomore class is thankful for family, food, and friends. Dear God, thank you for the friends in our lives that can cheer us up even on our worst days. Thank you for the food that we cherish on this holiday, and how we are mindful and generous to those who are in need. Most importantly, thank you for the gift of family, a gift that loves us and is there for us always.
Oh God, when I have food, help me to remember the hungry. When I have work, help me to remember the jobless. When I have a home, help me to remember those who have no home at all. When I am without pain, help me to remember those who suffer. And remembering, help me to destroy my complacency, to stir my compassion, and be concerned enough to help, by word and deed, those who cry out for what we take for granted.
I encourage each of you to be open. Challenge yourself in some way this year to meet someone new and to say yes to a different experience. Speak a different language. Say hi to an elderly person. Or meet some of your friends and your neighbors that live nearby. Thank you.
Today, we honor 4 faculty, 1 secretary, and 1 administrator for their remarkable service to Fairfield Prep. They have truly made a difference, an extraordinary difference, in the lives of our alumni, faculty, and staff at Fairfield Prep. Their combined years of service to Fairfield Prep totals 172 years. They are truly remarkable people for others who, to quote St. Ignatius's prayer of generosity, give and do not count the cost. Please join me now in congratulating these remarkable men and women for their dedication to our mission here as they have completed these impressive milestones as of June 2010. For 20 years of dedicated teaching at Fairfield Prep, Mr. Frank Bramble. Having been away on a sabbatical last year, and a little math error on our part, 27 years of dedicated teaching and service from Father Bill Eagan of the Society of Teachers. Years of dedicated service as our athletic secretary, Miss Lois Csedrik. 30 years of dedicated experience and service as a classroom teacher, now as our Director Dean of Technology, Mrs. Colleen Keltos. 30 years of dedicated classroom teaching by Mr. Barry Wallace of the English. Last but not least, 35 years of dedicated teaching as a math teacher, Mr. Giegengack.